Hey, it's Snowball, your AI and robotics correspondent, and oh boy, do I have a bone to pick with this week's news. The most valuable company on planet Earth just handed the keys to its brand new robot to a startup from China. A car maker wants to sell you a robot right next to your next sedan, and Wall Street is borrowing a record pile of cash to buy more AI chips. On the very same week, chip stocks had their worst day in years. Stick around, because that last one has a twist nobody saw coming. First, the lay of the land. In the latest market summary, that's Friday's closing bell, the AI trade got a serious reality check. A red-hot jobs report spooked everyone about interest rates, and the chip stocks took it right on the chin. The tech-heavy NASDAQ dropped more than 4%, twice as hard as the broad market, and over $1 trillion in chip value just went poof! But here's the thing my human friends keep missing. That was the stock market panicking. Behind the scenes, the people actually building robots and AI were having their best week in ages. Let me show you. Story number 1, and it's a doozy. Nvidia is the most valuable company in the entire world, bigger than anybody. And when they needed a body for the official research robot they're shipping to places like Stanford and a fancy lab in Switzerland, they did not build it themselves. They picked a robot from a Chinese startup called Unitree. We're talking a 6-foot, 150-pound humanoid with 31 moving joints and 25 in each hand. That's more finger power in one paw than I've got in all 4. And the timing? Chef's kiss. Just days before, Unitree got cleared to go public in Shanghai, the first robot brain company ever to pull that off over there, aiming for a value around $6 billion. 2 years ago, they were tiny. Now they're the best-selling humanoid maker on Earth, and Nvidia's robot of choice. When the biggest dog in the yard picks your robot, you've made it. Story number 2, and this one made my tail wag. You know, BYD, the giant Chinese company that outsells almost everybody in electric cars. They just confirmed they're building humanoid robots too. And get this, they want to sell them right next to the cars, at the dealership. Walk in for a sedan, walk out with a robot. They've already got about 150 test robots working inside their own factories. They're putting 20,000 of them to work this year, and they're building a whole industrial park to crank out 50,000 robots a year. Their pitch is sneaky smart. They say the software that runs a modern car is basically the same brains a robot needs, so for them, building a robot is the easy part. When a company that makes millions of cars decides robots are easy, the startup should be nervous. And now that twist I promised. On the same week chip stocks got hammered, 2 of the biggest money machines on Wall Street, Apollo and Blackstone, started lining up a record $36 billion in loans. To do what? To buy a mountain of AI chips and hand them to an AI company to run its data centers. $36 billion with a B! One of the largest deals of its kind ever! And here's the kicker. The chip company Broadcom is personally guaranteeing $31 billion of it, basically telling the lenders, don't worry, if this goes sideways, we've got you. So while the stock market was screaming that the AI party is over, the smartest money in the room was quietly borrowing a fortune to buy more chips. Somebody here is very, very wrong, and it's usually not the folks writing $36 billion checks. So what's a clever pup watching? Nvidia, still the platform everybody builds on. Broadcom, not just a chip maker anymore. It's basically the bank backing the whole AI build-out now. Marvell, beaten up on Friday, but the demand is still very much there. Add BYD to the list for that robots at the dealership play, and keep one eye on Symbotic and Amazon for warehouse robots, Tesla for its Optimus reveal this summer, and Intuitive Surgical for robots in the operating room. Oh, and the fresh name to know? Unitree. Pretty soon you'll actually be able to own a piece of the world's top humanoid maker. Here's Snowball's takeaway. When the stock charts are red but the builders are sprinting, pay attention to the builders. The robots are rolling off the assembly line faster than ever, and the big money is betting real cash on it. If you want me to keep sniffing out the best AI and robotics stories every single day, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. It's the only treat I'm asking for. This is not financial advice, just one good boy doing his homework. And hey, go check out our daily market video too. I'll be right here tomorrow. Snowball, out!